3, Episode 11 is brought to you today by Epically Short. Join Ryan, Susan, and Tony as they play a myriad of RPGs and explore different game systems. You've probably heard us talk about Epically Short for a while, and there's a good reason for it. Find it on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts, or click on the link in the description of this episode. Previously for Group C. After being attacked by pirates and just barely fending them off, a stressed-out Marrek has lost control and is now giving himself to the werewolf inside. With most of the crew below deck, only Eliwrath remains to deal with the threat, and that's where we pick things up today. Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master. Going around the table, starting with Mandy.
Hi, guys. This is Mandy, and I play Iris Hawker, the human cleric.
And Lisa.
Hey, this is Lisa, and I play Eliwrath Beastinger, the halfling barbarian.
And Ryan.
Hey, everyone. I'm Ryan, and I play Variis Alder, the half-elf monk.
And Zach.
What's up? My name is Zach, and I play Avalan Bates, the human fighter.
And Bree.
Hi, my name's Brianna Marie, and I play Klara Dale, the half-drow fighter.
And last, and certainly not least, the man of the hour, the man with the power, Jasper.
Oh, man. Hello, I'm Jasper. Marrek Ethelred, human cleric and part-time lycanthrope.
So you guys are in a bind. I'm not gonna, we've had a lengthy conversation, obviously, and here's the situation. Marrek is transforming into a werewolf. He has lost control officially. This has only happened one other time in years, and you guys managed to get a handle on it very quickly. Unfortunately, circumstances are very different this time. The only person on the same deck as Marrek that can do anything about this is Eliwrath. Everyone else is various layers below the ship. So, what we're going to do is set a few things up. Firstly, I'm going to go ahead and bring up that old combat tracker. Now, Marrek is going to be removed, and Werewolf is going to be placed in his stead.
Oh, no.
Now, I feel it appropriate to let you guys know what's happening here. Based on the rules set forth in Theria, Marrek is a level 3 werewolf. That's challenging.
Sounds bad.
They go up to 6. 6 is like it's a devil. It's a demon. Like it's so ridiculous. They have legendary
essentially
actions.
A dire werewolf at that point.
Basically, yeah. So, you're facing like in the middle somewhere. Not a pushover, but not as bad as it could be, right? So, right now, I'm going to have the combat tracker set up for Werewolf Marrek and Captain Eliwrath Beastinger.
I regret naming her that now.
Well, I think the captain, I think it's very important that the captain takes on this threat.
Yes. Okay.
Just as a matter of just logistics, is Werewolf Marrek still considered the cook on the ship? I mean, just from a logistics point of view, I just want to know how it works hierarchically. Does he lose the title of cook when he turns into werewolf? I don't understand.
No. Where Marrek is still head chef, though he tends to serve most things very rare.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Ooh, I'm okay with that. Okay.
Well, we're on the menu, so.
Yes.
I am less okay with that.
Okay, I am sharing a map with everybody.
Okay.
It's a lovely, lovely new map.
Now, before all of the worst happens here, I just want to set forth, just for the record, that everything here was meant to be, from Marrek's point of view, at his own sacrifice for the good of the rest of the crew.
Oh, I think we all know that.
That said, he knows that this is part of him, and it didn't dawn on him. So he's completely at fault.
Well, I mean, it's not like you guys had a plethora of options.
You know, he could throw himself overboard, I guess.
He is near a railing, is he not?
Yes.
Right next to it.
Yeah, can everyone see this map? Or is it still loading?
It's still loading on mine.
Still loading?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait. Now, there's the small matter of when Marrek can attempt to get control again. Again, under Therian rule set, I'm going to need you to roll...
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to need you to roll 2d4 for me. And that's how many rounds it's going to take before you can attempt to wrestle control away from the wolf.
Gotcha.
So we're hoping for low numbers. Yes, please.
Alrighty. 2d4.
2d4.
Oh, man.
That's a 5.
5 rounds. Not as bad as it could have been. Not great.
So 3 and a 2. I mean, I'm doing my best here.
Was that technically 30 seconds?
30 seconds? Yeah.
That's lot can happen.
Ish.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what's a round? Like 10 seconds?
Around 6 seconds.
I thought it was 6.
Is it 6? Okay.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
Used
6.
But each round is an eternity in D&D playing.
Yes.
So much happens.
Around is 10 minutes.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. So, all right.
Okay.
Now, here's what we're going to do. I almost called him Warwick.
Go ahead.
Marrek
Let's do it.
is going to double over. And in the midst of all of this, those cannonballs are going to sail over your ship and plow into that pirate ship and take them down. And I imagine there's a sense of like a little bit of a confusion and then relief, right? It's like, oh God, okay. We don't have to deal with that threat anymore. And in the distance, you're going to see the splendid superior, and you know they obviously helped you guys out. That's amazing. And behind Eliwrath, she's gonna hear the sound of cracking bones, like splitting, like muscle tissue tearing, and that's Marrek's body changing. Just hunched over, probably a groan of pain. And it would probably be tough to make out at first, because, you know, explosions and all that stuff. And his spine is going to elongate. His limbs are going to kind of awkwardly hunch and point forward. And at what point do you think Eliwrath would turn around?
Probably as soon as, like, you can hear... I'm imagining that over the sound of, like, that other ship sinking and, like, being focused on that, once you start hearing, like, the bones kind of crack, that... Because, like, I feel like the sinew popping might not be enough.
Probably
but the
not.
bones cracking and stuff she'd probably hear. And at that point, she'd probably turn around. And to be honest... I think she'd be petrified for like a split second, and then remembering her own like internal shame at not doing anything last time, she's going to force herself to do something. And I was wondering if it would be possible to try and get in like a surprise attack while he's still changing.
So you're saying that this would be sort of like a reactionary, like it's just not even thinking, like you see this thing and you're instantly like you have a nom flashback and you're just, you know, you're just there again. You're back in Lockford. Except instead of being shell shocked like she was last time, and I'm sorry for using that term, but that's the one that's coming to mind right now. Instead of freezing, she's going to act on it. Okay.
and she's going to yell at everybody to get back, I think, and try and swing at Marrek mid-change, because I think the only way she knows is to try and knock him out.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
So she's going to sprint forward with the flail and try and hit him. I don't have inspiration either. Okay. Damn it. All right. Sorry, Marrek.
Hey, go for it.
Okay, so I guess just target. Nope. There we go. Okay. Aw, werewolf Marrek. Okay. Nope.
That'll hit.
Really?
That'll just hit, but it'll hit 11.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, sorry. I'm surprised. Okay, so then she's, I guess, want to roll damage. Oh, I really want to knock him out. I'm just going to go ahead and specify now.
Mm-hmm.
That is my main goal, is to knock him out.
Okay.
And also keep him away from the rest of the crew. Oh, not great.
Okay, 5 damage.
Okay. And if the whole time, I'd like to say she's going to be kind of circling him like this
Mm-hmm.
to try and keep him pinned to that side of the ship.
Okay.
So to by the railing if she can, and just try and keep all of the attention there. And I think, yeah, so she's yelling, get back, and then trying to swing at him.
Right. Okay, do me a favor. Roll initiative.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, you're fine.
Nope.
Oof, that is a 3.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Let's see what Warwick rolls. 10. Okay, so not amazing. All right, so here we go. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this round of combat, and then I'm going to... This is going to be a little difficult, because it doesn't sound like there's a lot of noise going on up top. However, the immediate danger down below has passed, so people might be making their way up top. I'm going to ask after this round, okay? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Sorry, I
I
was
was
muted.
just and I was just thinking about the ship itself. So I know all this sort of blood magic stuff happened, and kind of helped stop some of the water coming in. Is the ship still listing as much, or is it kind of straightened itself back up a bit? And is it in that magical moment of sort of getting things right? Or
right, if you remember, there's like a red magical dome covering up the bits of the ship that have been that have been damaged. So that's why I specifically asked Klara last time. It's like, oh, are you going to continue to repair? So she was down there continuing to hammer. It's just now you don't have a bunch of water pouring in trying to drown it at the same time.
I'm just wondering if anybody up here, whether it's Eliwrath or whoever, would they feel the ship sort of straightening itself back up, or is it still sort of listing, and like does it still feel like to her that we're about to sink? I'm just curious.
I'd say it's listing less.
Okay. So things may have gotten better
A little bit, yeah.
until they got worse.
Well, yes. There's a new problem now, but...
Okay,
Marrek. Well, Marrek is going to target Eliwrath. Duh.
No thanks.
Pass. All right, before we do anything, I want to wish you guys the best of luck.
Oh.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I think you're all very able-bodied and wise, and you'll make the best decisions. So, good luck.
Before we start, I have a question.
Yes.
How does one contract lycanthropy? Is it from a bite specifically?
It's from a bite specifically.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
And then there's rolls and stuff like that. You don't necessarily... Yeah.
I never even considered any of us becoming a werewolf because I was so sure we're all just going to die.
Really?
It didn't even cross my mind that was a... Thank you for reminding me to worry about that as well, to a lesser extent.
That's the brighter side.
Hang on. Just a little bit of like silver lining here. If Eliwrath were to become a werewolf, the ship name would be Werewrath, which is pretty fucking cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wait,
It would.
okay, when you call it a ship name, that implies that
The boat.
if Eliwrath becomes a werewolf, her and Marrek will start dating.
That's what I thought too. I was like, ooh, I
No,
like
I
it.
was shipping the two halves of you that would be at
I
odds with one another,
thought-
as Marrek has had for some time.
I thought Eliwrath was going to be a wereboat, and you guys were just
Not
going to
gonna lie,
ride.
I did for a second. I was like, we'd rename the boat?
Yep, that's
Rename the boat. Yep.
Eliwrath is a transformer. And,
You'll learn to love your
Surprise.
other half.
yeah.
Ship.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Everyone should learn to love themselves.
Okay. Multi-attack. 2 claws coming at you. Here we go.
Okay.
1. 13 is going to hit.
E.
And 11's
Yep.
11's going to hit? Shit.
Yeah, she's got like nothing.
Oh, you're a barbarian.
E.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
I think she used to have armor before we redid her for 5th edition.
10 damage and 14 damage. So a total of 24 damage.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Even with unarmored defense, with your dex and con, it's
My
still.
dex is very low, and my con is 0.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled very poorly when rolling Eliwrath.
Oh. Well, we got to improve that. You got to live long enough to...
I've been trying.
That's fair. That's fair.
She
I was
did
so
almost
confused there for a
die.
second.
Jesus. All right. Now, I want to give you a silver lining, Teehee, and tell you that werewolves have a natural resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing that isn't magical.
Okay.
But the Enforcer counts as a magical weapon. So, congrats.
That's why silver was such hot commodity in some places.
Oh, yeah. That stops that regeneration. You do not want that regeneration.
No. Sorry. Okay. That is.
All right. Eliwrath's turn.
Okay. I'm going through like all my stuff right now.
Don't, please take your time. So, I imagine... So, Warwick is a good, I don't know, 6'8", somewhere in there. Like, just this hulking mass of fur and claws. Just the drool coming out of that snout. Just looming.
Okay. So, I would like to say Eliwrath is now going to enter her rage.
Good.
Okay. There's a couple things that happen with this. Let's see. I gain bonus to damage with my with whatever level I am as a barbarian, and I now have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Good.
And then also because of my totem, my abilities as the path of the totem warrior. Her totem spirit is a bear, so she actually gets resistance to all damage except psychic.
Okay.
So, basically, I get to hit harder, and I have resistance to damage.
That's gonna come in handy.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to mark that off. I have rage somewhere on here. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I'll have to remember that I'm raging right now. Because I guess I can only do it a number of times. Okay, sorry. Okay, so she's going to try and hit him again. She's going to square up and do it again. And she's going to probably yell for... just yell really loudly. See if that helps anything.
Okay. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Now, you know what? You're fine. I imagine Eliwrath's got a good set of lungs.
Yeah,
Okay.
she has to. She's probably had to be extra loud living with like minotaurs and stuff and just had to yell up at them and make herself heard and known.
That's fair. All right.
Okay.
Swing.
She's probably pretty persistent in yelling too.
Yes. Yeah. So she wants I don't know. I guess she just wants everybody to know to get away from him. So here we go. Ah, damn it. Oh,
11 will just hit.
Okay, so this will be, what am I? What level of barbarian am I? 6. So it'll be +6 to whatever I roll here.
Nice.
Okay, so it'll be... Nope, that's negative. +6 plus this. To knock him out, if we could.
12 damage. Yeah, that's not going to knock him out.
No, I know, but I just want to, like...
But yeah.
Klara.
You're not trying to
Sorry,
kill
you
him.
can't do that.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I am not trying to kill him.
All right. So, the bell up in the crow's nest is going to start to ring, as if there's a new threat. And if Eliwrath were to glance up for just a second, you're going to see Augie loom over the side, looking down at this, and just panicking, like, fuck! Just striking this bell over and over and over again. So, down below, I would say, let's see. I would say, Variis would definitely hear this. I need to ask everybody in the hold to do me a favor and roll a perception check.
Yeah, and my 45 feet of movement would allow me to get close as well.
Oof. Klara rolled a 2. Iris rolled a 12. Avalan's definitely going to hear this, right? So you're all in the same space, so that's a good thing, at least. Now, yeah, okay, I guess what... Variis is making it to the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so, I mean, even beforehand, his first thing was that... So he started up there with Eliwrath, and then was like, all right, cannons are the way to go, looks at Eliwrath, nods head, sprints down there, shoots, and then as soon as this situation is being taken care of, he's going back up, just basically to get back in touch with Eliwrath. That was his whole entire thing anyways. He probably wouldn't have used his entire 45 feet of movement. Probably would have just been like a jog moving up, but as soon as that scream comes, it's sprint.
Okay. And I'm not going to be a stickler about the movement thing right now. Avalan, what would Avalan's reaction be to hearing that bell? And I'd say with an 18, you'd hear Eliwrath scream, too. What would Eliwrath say in that scream?
I don't want it to sound like a scream of fear. I'm thinking more like when you're trying to get extra power, almost like... the thing that's coming to mind is like when like Venus or Serena Williams are like, and
Gotcha.
she's just kind of like more of like a grunting scream out of frustration and rage.
So it sounds like she's fighting.
Yes.
Okay. So Avalan's going to hear that. I'd say Klara's knee-deep in, well, both water and repairs, so that would make sense that she rolls a 2.
Then,
Thank you
Avalan's
for coming up with an excuse for me. That's good.
I assume Avalan is trying to help Klara, and he's going to hear this. He's going to stand up. He's going to put a hand in the air to like try to stop any movement, because I'm pretty sure we're not alone. So he can hear better, and he's going to say, "Do you hear that? Listen." And he'll bring it to Klara's attention, and he'll say, "Sounds like fighting. We should go."
How far is Klara in on these repairs?
Well, I'd say I did ask you before, like, if you were going to continue. So here's what I'm going to do. I know you were working on it, so I'm going to ask you to give me 2d4. Just a flat 2d4.
Okay.
That's how many hit points we're going to return to the hull, which isn't a lot.
Wow.
It's not a lot, but it's going to take a while.
It's less than you thought.
Okay, that's 2 1s.
I was rolling 19s and 20s before we started the session.
Well,
So far, I've rolled 2 2s.
We're not done. So, okay, that's 2 HP back to the hull. So, basically, you need some time to dry dock the ship and repair it. But for now, it's still afloat, and that barrier's still holding. So, is this a thing where Klara would... I guess Klara and Iris, are they going to follow Avalan? Or is this... It's like, you go, I'm needed here situation?
Once Klara stops to listen, would she hear stuff?
I
Like,
think
how
that
dire does it sound?
well, that bell is always a sign of something terrible's coming, and you've heard it twice today.
Okay.
The first time was for a nasty storm, and the second time was for a pirate ship. The third time, it's like, oh, come on. Like,
Candies and cake.
yeah.
Is there anyone else around? Like, Zalu? Is she...
She was doing repairs with you.
Okay.
So, here's
So
what
I
I'm going to
could,
do.
I could, potentially just be like, hey, you, on this, and...
Yes.
Okay.
So repairs would still be happening with you not being there.
Okay, that was mostly her concern. She'll kind of assign Zalu to the task of like patching the big one. Maybe give her a little back pat. Please love
Hello.
me.
Are we talking like a good game? Like a little, like a...
I think she'd be respectful,
Okay,
but also
good.
like maybe like a hint of like straight person wouldn't give you this much of contact.
So like a lingering caress.
Lingering,
like a,
exactly.
There
like,
we go.
Yeah,
It's a good job.
Yeah.
Like
That's
tracing
it.
down the back. Gotcha. Gotcha.
We're all gonna die. She needs to know I love her.
I just imagine your finger going, whoop. There's a bell ringing. There's a wolf rampage.
We got Tim the Toolman Taylor down there making noises.
Then she whispers in their ear, "Thank you, Zalu," and then she leaves. I'm just kidding. She does not do that. But she'll come up with you guys if she's able to get someone else on the task who maybe can do better than 2 ones.
Well, look.
Stop trying to make this okay.
You didn't choose. You didn't choose the engineer's path. The engineer's path chose you. So, you're doing your best. Now, I would say that half the crew, at least, is down below trying, because this was a total clusterfuck. Once the ship starts listing, people can hear those cannonballs crashing. I would imagine this was like everybody that isn't manning a gun or isn't of use up here, get down below. Everybody. That Eladrin chef's down there, like everybody. So, you got some people making repairs. Now, they may not be the best at, that particular skill, but they can pick up wood, they can barricade things, they're helping. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to add Variis to the combat tracker. And then after this round, we're gonna add the rest of everybody else. Does that sound fair?
Let's do it.
Okay. Variis, do me a favor, roll initiative.
Roger.
Oh, 15. Excellent. So, next round. Boom. Round 2. Variis is going to... Let's add you to the map. So let's say you are... Let's say you emerge... Boom. You're right there on the deck of the ship now, and you see Marrek.
Okay.
What's your reaction to that? Have you ever seen a werewolf before?
No, but I think this is one of those things that's like, see, oh fuck, then instantly start going through the stories that he was telling me about the different stuff and kind of the stuff that we talked about what to do in these situations, and knowing that he doesn't have the dagger, but he knows what he can do. So moving up to the boat this far, how much movement would I have left mechanically?
Let's say you have half your movement speed.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I still wouldn't be able to get right next to him.
The question is, do you want to get right next to him?
Yes, for what he's wanting to do.
Okay.
So he's going to sprint. So going up from the stairs, he's going to sprint around to the other side of the stairs and get about halfway up the stairs, start to see that Marrek and Eliwrath are locked in combat. They are going back at each other. And then instantly, because mechanically he's not going to have enough momentum to keep going forward, but he's going to try to do something to act as a little bit of a distraction, to even if he can get a little bit like pause Marrek for a second to give Eliwrath an opening of any sense of the word, he's going to try to do that. So he's going to take out some of his darts, and he is going to throw 2 of his darts at Marrek, because that's really the only distance thing that he has.
Okay, let's do it.
And
11 will just hit.
Okay. 7 damage.
7
Now
damage.
these are
Partially
not
resistant.
magical.
Yeah.
And the second one.
9 is gonna miss.
Okay. And that's all that he's going to be able to do from there.
Okay. So this is crazy. So you're gonna whip these darts at Warwick here, and you're gonna watch it kind of the one's gonna go wide, but the other one's gonna like pink, like just gonna embed into his fur, and there's gonna be he's going to look over at Variis for just a second, and as he turns back to Eliwrath, you're going to see where that dart is going to fall out of Marrek's hide, and this hole is going to start to close up. And he's going to turn his attention to Eliwrath, and he's going to attack twice. 10 is going to miss.
Yes. Okay.
17 is going to hit.
Oh, man.
Okay.
10 damage to Eliwrath.
I am resistant though, so
You are resistant, though, so 5 damage to Eliwrath.
okay. Yay.
Oh boy. Eliwrath, your turn. So
Okay.
so far, 29 damage has been dealt to you.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking she's raging, so she wouldn't exactly be thinking of self-preservation. She's like trying to take care of the threat that's directly in front of her. So I don't think that she'd stop and kind of try and, heal for a second or anything. So I think what she'd do is just try and swing again.
Let's do it.
'Kay.
15 will hit.
Okay. So again, plus my barbarian level.
Holy
Yes.
shit, max damage. 17.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's spicy.
Very
And if she sees Variis, she'll probably yell something like "knock him out" or the equivalent of that.
Mhm.
Like, don't kill him.
So, let's take a breath for just a second, because this is getting tense. I want to jump over to a new setting. This is a misty plain. It's fairly bright, but shrouded in this thick fog. And Marrek's going to find himself there, sort of disconnected from all of this. And standing next to Marrek is going to be this figure, completely covered in these thick, sort of droopy robes, and completely, like, skin covered in these bandages. Think, boy, this is one no one's going to get. Do you remember Liam Neeson's Dark Man?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Right? See,
Neat.
bringing it back. So, think that. But except for one lone eye, you're going to see peering out from these bandages. And this figure is going to kind of emerge out of this fog and approach Marrek. Hello, Marrek. And next to them, a small table is going to appear, kind of ethereally, kind of form out of nothing. Small wooden table, almost like you two are being seated at a restaurant with these 2 chairs. Why don't we have a seat for a moment and talk?
Dang. Okay. Honestly, the only thing I can imagine here is that that moment would be such a confusing, oh, this is a dream. Am I kind of aware that this is a dream? Yeah, I'll just keep going with the flow. I don't think there would be any sort of, it would just feel like a dream. Marrek would just go for it. Like, of course I'll sit down. Like, he just does it.
I have to say, I am quite proud of you. There are so many people who would have let their friends die just because of some silly superstitions.
With that, Marrek would probably look down at his palm, almost like he's trying to remember something, like piecing things together.
It's really not fair, the hand you've been dealt with in life. And he's gonna wave that bandage-covered hand. And next to the table, this slightly blurry image of the exact events happening right now on the ship are going to be shown to Marrek. So you're going to see this werewolf take these razor-sharp talons and just claw at Eliwrath, just rending skin, and you're going to see Eliwrath start to bleed and swing back at the werewolf, and on and on.
Would there be any connection whatsoever? Would Marrek, is he completely distanced from this, or would there be any sort of feeling of that?
Oh no, I think it's one of those things where you're almost waking up from anesthesia.
Okay.
But very quickly you would kind of shake that loopiness off and just I think oh yeah, okay, I remember. It's very much dawning on you.
Okay, so this is all of a sudden the blood is like rushing out of his head, or the feeling of that. And I think he would even try to grab whatever illusion is in front of him, like almost like try to slam it away like it's a chessboard or something like that off the table, and then he's going to look up, and this is crazy. I'm really imagining he's going to look around him very, very quickly, just everywhere. Like, how am I here? Why am I not there?
You're not in control anymore, Marrek.
Everything that's happened in the past minute has been to help everyone, no matter what it did to me, but this was not supposed to be the way it was. He's pieced it all together. He's staring at the demon that he speaks to, and he's spoken to for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. It's strangely this feeling of almost like you meet a celebrity, or you see a celebrity, and you're like, there's this jolt of like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm actually in the presence of. But at the same time, it's almost like he wants to grab him. Mm-hmm. Finally, he can actually be in the same room with this person. And there's so many emotions at this point. Marrek isn't, his thoughts are immediately going to be there with Eliwrath. He's watching himself harm her, try to attack her, and he's realizing the mistakes that he's made, and he'll just say, whatever chair he's in, he's going to lean back, he's going to put his hand back on the table, sort of towards this apparition. How do I fix it? And he's begging. He looks very much like he's not trying to have a big discussion. He's just, let's cut to the chase here.
I like you, Marrek. I really do. And I'm not lying when I say that you've had a terrible run of luck. It's truly not fair. For most of your life, you've tried to help your friends and champion what you think is the best course of action. Why should you be punished constantly for that?
Honestly, I don't care if I'm punished for it. I don't want anybody else to be punished for it. It's not their fault.
It's not anyone's fault, Marrek. This is just blind luck.
Well, if there's anything I can do ever to make this not be a thing, to give others bad luck by having to deal with this, and he's going to gesture frustratingly, then I need to do it. Whatever. Just, how can I make this stop? And he's watching whatever fight is happening.
Bark's going to wave over this small wooden table, and a stack of parchment is going to appear. Now, there's no text on this parchment yet, but there's going to be an ink and quill next to it. And I believe Marrek would get the gist of what's happening.
Yeah.
Up until now, you and I have been getting to know each other, working on the honor system. You help me and I help you. But for this, we're going to need something a bit more binding. Now, I can offer you so much. Name what you want, Marrek, and I'll tell you what the price is. But you'll have my guarantee. As soon as we strike our bargain, your friends will not fall by your hand today. You have my word.
He's going to half-assed sort of rummage through the parchment, right? Just like, I'm imagining, it's not probably quite this way, but I'm imagining reams and reams of parchment paper that are on this thing.
It's a big stack, yeah.
Yeah, the point being, it's going to be like, come on, like, I'm going to read this right now, right? Like, of course, like...
So it's the Wayne's World, I like what you've done here. And like the...
No, he's going to just sort of look at it like he's going to lift a few pages up as though he's going to read it and just be like, and look at him and almost roll his eyes. I want them to be safe. I want to be safe. And what I want more than anything, I want to erase the last 24 hours. That's what I want.
There's an interesting thing about just being able to see one eye. Because you can still tell when someone's smiling. And you're definitely going to tell that Marrek is smiling at you right now. That can be arranged. But why stop there? What if you had control of the beast within you? Or better yet, what if there was no beast at all? And not some terrible parlor trick. I mean permanently.
Marrek is going to once again sort of lean back in this chair, and there's an urgency here, right? There's still stuff happening right in front of him, but he's going to take a second almost. He's gonna raise his hand, and he's going to sort of wag his finger a little bit, like, I've tried that before. Two things. One, it didn't stick. Eventually it came back. Long story. Second thing is, even though it was gone, I didn't feel any better. I felt like something was missing. So I get what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it. And no, I don't want to hurt my friends. But if I could control it, if I could make it not happen, if I didn't have to be a bomb about to go off, I just need to know two things. What am I giving up? And I don't want to mince the words. Just flat out, what am I having to give up? And then where do I sign?
Let's catch up with the boat. So by this point, Avalan, Klara, Iris are going to make their way to the top deck. I need you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, nice.
There it is. Found it. Mother.
I'm so sorry. That's a 5. Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
A 3 is the most I've rolled today.
It's okay. You're due. That just means you're due.
Does it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna start the next round. Here we go with Avalan.
All right. Avalan's going to run up and see the situation for what it is and see how hurt Eliwrath is, and he's going to see Warwick, and I think his first indication is going to say under his breath, "Oh no." He's going to pull out his sword and shield and try to step around Eliwrath, maybe get on her other side, maybe try to flank Warwick, and he will attack with this longsword. I don't think I have the silver dagger with me. It might be in my possession, but I don't know where it is.
So where are you trying to get to? Like here? Oh, sorry. Here.
You know what? That's great right there. Just try to get right in his face. I want his attention. So Avalan's going to try to bang his shield and look as menacing as possible. And try to strike if he can.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, 19 will hit. Don't forget the target.
Oh, my bad.
6 damage, partially resisted.
Oh, boy.
So you're going to slash into him, and you're going to make a cut just above the right pectoral area here.
And
anything
at the end,
else? Okay.
I just want to end with Avalan asking Eliwrath, "What happened?"
Sorry, I tried to unmute. I guess she would just answer back if she could just... He turned!
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's a fair response.
Yeah.
She's very angry and frustrated right now, so... He turned!
It's gonna rain!
Thank you, Eliwrath.
It's raining!
Variis.
So ever since he threw that dart at Marrek and it landed and it got into his fur, and then watching his body heal around that and the dart falling on the ground, his eyes were locked on that. And then with Avalan pretty much stepping right on top of where the dagger is, that broke kind of that trance that he was in, and he's going to realize that his eyes are all watery. And he's going to know what he has to do based upon everybody here. And he is going to sprint up. And as he sprints up, he's going to do a quick left jab and then a right punch, and then use that momentum to keep spinning around to do a spinning side kick. For the most part with that kick, it's going to be going more of an upward trajectory.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yes. So he's using his key points to do the flurry of blows, and then he's going to also be tying in some of the open hand techniques along with that. So, let me go to actions, get in a punch.
Oh, shit. 24 will hit.
Nice.
And my punches are considered magical attacks now.
Nice. I thought you were going to say my punches come in bunches.
Well, at this point, they do.
Hey, yo!
Okay. So that's the jab. The jab was able to connect well.
So you punch him right in the snoot. 11 will just hit.
All right, so this is that right
8 damage.
8 damage, and then that spinning sidekick.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It's not. Oh no.
Oh no, what? No.
That's a crit miss. You're going to roll on the table. Worst luck in Theria. I don't know.
So his goal, before we get into that, his goal was to do the first 2 punches as a distraction, and then to spin around and kick him, and he would have to do a strength saving throw, or he would be pushed 15 feet.
Right.
into the wall.
That didn't happen.
Nope, that did not happen. But that was his goal.
As a result of being bloodied.
I don't
Back
even
to
think
the
you're
old
bloody.
days.
That's
The old
the thing.
days.
Yeah, so worst luck in Theria is a natural disaster type of roll, where based on where you are in the world, certain things could happen.
Oh my god.
In the distance, you're going to hear this sound. It's unlike anything you've ever heard before, but it's echoey. It's bestial. And you're going to see tentacles shoot up out of the water.
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh my god.
This is a joke, right?
This was your fault, Ryan. This was you. I'm kidding,
You
I'm
didn't
kidding, I'm
spawn.
kidding, I'm
You
kidding.
didn't spawn this over a one, over a kick. You did not spawn.
Hey, they can take care of the royals for us. This is
I quit.
God.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Good
I
night,
don't want to play
everybody.
anymore. No,
This
this is some
huge-
bullshit.
This huge tentacle beast comes out of the water like, who's doing
Can you just let us
somersault?
deal with one problem once today, Jason?
I didn't roll the one!
I
All I
said
wanted to do
no
was
somersaults.
Just
Come on,
kick him.
Try kicking me.
Okay.
We all agree this is Thorine's fault, right? We're throwing her overboard.
It is.
Okay,
Hey,
cool.
She's
She was
chum.
most definitely.
Oh,
She was chumming the water.
But wait, did Marrek tell us all that?
yes.
No.
Okay.
Wait, did he?
I don't
I think
know.
he did.
I don't remember.
I
don't
don't
remember.
remember.
Because he was the only one on the deck with her.
Well,
think-
no, he didn't, but
Zalu did.
Zalu did.
Yeah,
Zalu
Zalu
did.
did. I knew that we
Okay.
knew.
Yeah.
But
It
do
was
we know
known
it's
that she was
her?
doing this stuff.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
Marrek had to calm everybody down by being like, I took care of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, he so totally took care of it. Look at how taken care of it is.
Distracting her. She's probably not doing that now.
Well,
No,
nothing.
This is
Nothing
Thorine's
brings nothing brings the Romejo to the surface like valiant displays of martial arts. It's well documented.
It's a thing.
It's
I'm
totally a
leaving now.
thing.
I'll see you guys on my next turn.
You call that a somersault, you little punk? Watch this. It's just a tidal wave.
Jesus
Just
God.
uses the tentacle to sidekick our boat.
I'm just picturing the Romejo wearing a gi now. Okay. Jesus. I think Marrek is going to do another round of claws. But he's going to distribute them evenly between Eliwrath and Avalan. So first, Avalan. Hip. Oof, 22 will hit. But partially resisting 9. So you only get the 4, I believe.
That was to me.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said Avalan.
That's next.
Okay, sorry.
So you're good. Ba-boom. Okay.
Okay.
So now let's target Avalan.
Oh my god, guys, I'm
Whoop,
surprisingly tanky. Oh well, that doesn't matter.
24.
Good night.
And 12 damage to Avalan. Holy shit.
All right.
And that will end Marrek's turn. Klara.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't have magic weapons, so everything I do is going to be pretty lame, but I'll start by moving here, and I will throw my axes at Marrek. Sorry, Warwick, the leprechaun / Willow / Wicket. Yeah. Where is the actions? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to throw 2 hand axes.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the first one.
Hup. That's 11. That'll just hit.
What the fuck? And here's the second one.
Oh my god.
No, no.
God. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, it's just a crit. It's just a crit miss.
Just a miss.
We don't
It's
roll on the
just a
table.
miss. Okay.
God, what she got worse luck in there, and a bigger one came out of the ocean. You little shit started bullying the other one.
The Romejo's mother appeared.
Momejo.
I'm gonna Momejo.
Go back to your room. Just big ass tolerate. Oh, mom.
All right.
You can
So-
tell me what to do.
Started
Then
smashing
I'm
boats.
I'm gonna roll 1d6 plus 4 slashing. So it's 7 slashing damage, which goes down to 3, I guess.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Hey, it's all
Yippee!
it's all helpful, man.
Abilities.
Okay.
Okay.
that Rolodex.
All
I
right.
feel like you guys are dancing on the minefield with these crit misses, man.
I
blew up.
I can
I was about to say,
use
I blew up there.
No, Ryan's hands are gone.
plus my fighter level, so that's 5 or 6. Okay. I will maybe use. Should I use second wind or should I wait until I get hit again? It's 1d10 plus 6, and I have 11 damage.
You could probably wait.
Okay, I'll wait a turn, but that's in my back pocket. And does my Fey ancestry help? No. Okay. Well,
Of course it
That's
does. You can't fall
hands.
asleep. You gotta watch this.
Yeah, eyes open the whole time.
man, I wish I had more things to hit from afar. Anyway, that's
Man.
I believe my turn.
Oh boy.
3 whole damage, guys. You are welcome.
Captain Eliwrath Briestinger.
What's up? Okay. Same old. I think same thing. It seems to be working okay. Now it's been a minute since we've had combat, so because there's another ally within direct contact, I guess, is that a +2 to the attack?
Yes.
Or does it have to be like opposite sides?
Nope. +2.
Okay. Bueno. I figured it wasn't. If I remember correctly, it wasn't just straight advantage anymore. Okay.
Yeah, that was the thing I was going to remind Klara about, but the crit one doesn't really.
Okay. So here we
Wait,
go.
doesn't that mean I would have gotten to re-roll the crit one?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. It's not advantage. It's just a +2.
Oh, just a plus. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
There we go. Oh,
Oh,
thank God
wow.
for that +2!
11 will just hit you guys. Oh my god.
Okay, well, this will just have to be +6 on top of whatever damage I roll. I'm sorry, because it's not working.
Got it.
Sorry.
You're good. +6 on top of that. So
13.
13 damage. Ooh, excellent. Excellent. Could you
Uh,
do me a favor and give me a nature check, please?
Oh, okay. Sure, with my straight 0. Blah. How's a... Oh, how do I have a
Oh,
+1?
+1. Oh, la-di-da.
Fancy. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I think it... Okay, I think the modifier caught up. That should just be a straight 5.
That's fine. Never mind.
Oh, was a 6 enough?
No.
Okay.
No. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Fantastic. Is that all for your turn?
Now I'm curious, but yes, that's all I can do.
Iris, you are up!
Oh God, why are you all so injured? God. Okay. I think I'm gonna move up just because she was basically following Avalan and Klara and just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to follow because something apparently is going down. And then so she's going to go up the stairs and just see werewolf and kind of like, oh fuck. I think because Eliwrath has been going toe to toe, she probably looks more wrecked up because she's probably all clawed to bits, whereas Avalan is mostly damaged because he has little bits of wood stuck in him. So both bad. I'm going to cast Life Transference. So Iris is going to unsheath her short sword, which she hasn't done since because no combat until now, and she's going to hold it up towards her neck and not, pull it against her neck, but you're going to see this like dark gray glow come from her, like from her neck, from her veins, and pull into the magic. And then she's going to point it towards Eliwrath and send the energy towards her. So I'm going to do 48 necrotic damage to myself.
Oof.
And it heals Eliwrath for double that.
Wait. You accidentally did damage to Eliwrath. So let's take... Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's take that away first.
Sorry, Eliwrath. I almost killed you.
I'm so... This is so bitchin', but what?
So, we're going to deal that damage to Iris.
Mm-hmm.
And you said double that?
Yep, double, yes.
Ooh, baby. You know what that means. 28 hit points returning to Eliwrath.
Holy
Boom!
shit, Mandy.
Thank
you.
Thanks, Vecna.
Thank you, Vecna. Daddy.
Yeah. Daddy, hell yeah.
Somehow the way you just hit Daddy just...
Yeah, it's you put some stank on it.
I really did.
There's a Y at that front.
Yep. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You made it 3 syllables somehow? Like, it's weird.
It's the twang.
Yep.
That's how Eliwrath says that word.
Anything else from Iris?
No, Zach, don't let everyone die.
Okay. Let's cut back to that misty, foggy place. So, I'm going to say that all this is playing out while Marrek and Marrek are having this chat. And just about the point where the Romejos tentacles stick out of the water, far away from the ship, but still in the vicinity, Marrek's going to shake his head. It's almost comical. It's like the universe has it out for you and your friends. At times like this, you have to wonder, where are the gods when you need them? And he's going to level that eye at Marrek.
Marrek's going to kind of meet the smile a little bit and kind of smile back. Yeah, well, that's a question I've asked myself for a long time anyway, so right there with you on that one. Did you do this? Is this you? He's going to gesture to the Romeo and everything on the ship.
And he's going to hold up one of his hands. No, I had no part in this. Again, just dumb luck. Do you know why we use souls as currency, Marrek?
No, why?
Just like you, we tap into powers, magic, you'd call them. But to do that, we need a connection to the other side. I have been trapped for a very long time. And we are so close to ending that. And the way I see it, if I can help you and your friends, as you're helping me and my friends, why not?
Marrek's gonna have a kind of a quizzical look. Your friends, Who are your friends, Marrek?
Some like-minded individuals. Through no fault of our own, obviously. Suffering together. You've met one of them before. Darmok, I think you call him. That was his mortal name, wasn't it?
Marrek's not going to flinch outwardly, but internally, there's the chill is going to just take over. Yeah, that was his mortal name. Sure.
And he's going to squint just a bit as he's reading you. You weren't a fan.
No, wasn't a fan. Not a fan. Pretty much want to make sure he's not back around. Sounds like maybe we don't really see eye to eye on that one.
I can understand that. He's ambitious. He's ruffled a few feathers down below. Am I to take it that that's a non-starter for our deal? If he were to be set free?
Well, I mean, deals are deals. Everything's negotiable. But I'm curious about why him? Why not you? You don't have ambition?
Oh, I'm coming along. We all have a different tact. As of recently, it would seem that he's backed the right horse. In Brightport. You're aware of the situation there.
I think I know more than I need to know at this point. And... fuck. Marrek is going to look at the parchment. Okay. Marrek is going to look at the parchment that's on the table, and he's going to stop paying attention to Barrack. Like he's not he's focusing on the papers and the quill, and he's kind of poring through some of the papers, just kind of like glancing. Like there's no way he could be digesting any of this information, right? But just like looking for a word or something, just something to make it feel real.
Right. And as you two were talking, the paperwork is being filled in. Like there's lettering materializing, and you can and it's written in very thick legalese.
Oh yeah.
It's that there are clauses on top of clauses and stuff.
I can imagine. So Marrek's gonna scramble through all these pages. He's gonna get to wherever it looks like the end roughly could be. He's not gonna look at him. He's just gonna be sort of still looking through the papers and trying to find even like where do I sign, kind of a let's get this over with kind of a thing. And he's gonna say, so whatever I give of myself means I'm giving something to you, Darmok, and helping you. Is that the deal?
In not so many words. Yes. I can lay the terms out for you.
Marrek's gonna just... No, he's gonna wave it away. No. And he's gonna pick up the quill, and he's gonna dip it into the ink. He's gonna find wherever the signature is supposed to be, and he's gonna pick up the quill, and he's going to lift it up, look at the quill, like this is the most important moment that could change absolutely everything for him. And he's going to hold it. I'm trying to figure out how to explain, like, he's holding on to it, looking at it like it's the most important thing. And he's going to use his thumb. He's going to grab part of the quill. He's going to push his thumb on the other side and snap it and drop it to the ground.
Does that feel better?
The way I see it is if they take care of me, you're stuck at the bottom of the ocean for, I don't know, at least another couple of millennia.
Bark's going to look down. Oh, Marrek. You don't believe that old story, do you? That I was bound to the statuette? I suppose part of it is a half-truth. I can speak through the statuette. But trust me when I say that I am safe and sound where I am. Now, you may not like this, but I am your best hope at saving your friends. Because, and he's going to wave his hand and almost zoom in to this feral beast attacking everyone. Even if they do manage to deal with you, they're not going to make it through the night. Not in this state. Now, I am a man of my word, and I wouldn't violate our previous deal. That barrier is going to hold throughout the day. And he's almost going to pause for a second. Your crew is repairing the ship as we speak. However, and he's going to wave his hand again, and the quill is going to repair itself and place itself back into the ink. If you sign on the dotted line, I can guarantee that everyone on board your ship will be safe. The werewolf will no longer be a concern. And I can even give you an edge against your rivals. You and your party deserve this. You deserve a break for once. Don't cheat them out of it. Avalan, let's do it.
All right, so I think Avalan is going to, first off, going to spend a bonus action to use a second wind.
Okay.
And essentially, I roll a 1d10 plus my fighter level, which is 5. So I don't know. I don't need to put that in modifier. I can count 5.
5.
So 10 overall.
Okay. Sweet.
Then, is it? I guess I'm going to use my action. So I use my bonus action. I'm going to use my action to rage.
Okay, you got some barbarian in you. All right. So 10 hit points go back to Avalan, and you're going to rage. Do you say anything or do anything? Do you?
Oh,
have a fancy
definitely.
run?
So Avalan, he's been getting beat on. This is a crazy situation. He is kind of letting loose for a first time in a while. It's kind of strange. I assume this werewolf is roaring at us. Avalan's going to take his shield, pound it with his longsword, and roar back into this werewolf's face. Just a real guttural growl too. He's just getting into it, and he's going to spend a action surge. And in this action surge, he is going to basically goad the werewolf into attacking him, and he's going to take a defensive action and kind of wait.
All right. Oh boy. Varys, your turn. So you got 2 ragers next to you.
Yeah, well, that's circumstances call for desperate times. His eyes are going to keep tearing up. At this point, some tears going down his face, and he is going to do his flurry of blows again. He's going to punch with his left and his right, and then both of them together in this kind of U shape as it goes towards Marrek.
Okay. Roll high, my friend. Okay, good. 23 will hit.
Let's take that magic punch damage.
Okay, 5.
The second punch.
12 will hit.
Okay.
Okay, 4.
Right. And that you punch.
Oh, 15 will hit.
Okay. So with that is going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
And Marrek has to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And if he fails, he has to be pushed 15 feet away from me.
Okay. What's the target?
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Okay.
8 plus 3 plus 3.
Okay, so 14?
Hmm?
Okay. 11. Was that a save? Yes, it was a save. So, he is going to be pushed backward over this railing and into the water. So down in this general area where Marrek's turn.
And at the end of that, Variis instantly drops to all fours, crying.
Oh. So, Warwick is going to just... I imagine you're hitting the upper body region, like chest region.
Mm-hmm.
And going backwards over this rail, you're going to see Marrek try to claw upward, but just not quite make it in time, and you're going to hear him fall backward over this railing. And then you're going to hear a sound. Everyone do me a favor. Roll perception. Oh my god. So Eliwrath is really, really into it with that too. 9, 14. Ugh. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my
Jesus
goodness.
Fucking Christ.
Bree, you're having the worst dice night, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's a 2. Marrek's doing
Marrek's
great.
on it, though. Sorry,
yeah, Marrek's fine.
Marrek's on it.
So, Avalan and Variis are going to hear 2 things. One, you're going to hear those tentacles slip below the water, just a big splash, almost as if a whale somewhere out in the ocean splashed down. You're going to hear the Romejo drop below the surface of the water and disappear from your sight. You're also going to hear this rhythmic thump, 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 thump as it gets louder and closer. And over the side of the railing, you're going to see a furry clawed hand.
Oh, hell.
Reach up and move right here over the side. And he is going to try and bite Eliwrath.
Rude.
Are you ready?
Yes.
We're hoping for a low roll here, everybody.
Can I make a quick argument?
Uh-huh.
They're not against what's happening here. This is happening either way.
Okay.
How far is the top of the boat to the water? Because water hurts when you land in it from certain distances. And I think that maybe Variis did more damage than that.
I'm saying I don't think he ever hit the water. I think there's enough of a gap between that he caught himself on the side, Spider-Man-esque.
Even 15 feet, he was on the edge.
You know, I would believe he's quite the athlete.
You know, that is very believable. That's fair.
Only
And a
because
lot
that
of
dex
stuff
is
stick
so
out
high.
of boats too. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Now, I
At
will
least our deck doesn't smell like wet dog, so that's good.
Well, what I will do is, Variis, give me a d6.
Okay.
6 damn. Okay, so I will say that Warwick took 6 extra damage just from the fall and tumbling, like catching himself. Like maybe he tore a nail or something like that. So, shazam. Boom. 6 ever I'm not going to limit that because it's non-magical, whatever. So, here we go. He's going to attempt to bite Eliwrath. Now, there's no advantage, there's no nothing. This is just a straight shot. Here we go. Hoping for a low roll. Oh, that's 26.
That's an almost a crit.
Now, all is not lost yet, but let's do that damage first.
Okay, I am resistant.
Holy shit. 14 damage, but okay, that was 4d8.
That was 2 1s and a 2.
Yup. How lucky is that? Now, Eliwrath, you have to succeed.
Okay.
On a Constitution saving roll of 17.
Okay. 17?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get any sort of like modifier for having stout resilience? It says poison. I know I'm.
Yeah, it's not. It's a curse.
You don't have anything that like helps your con mod, like lets you roll twice or anything like that at your level. Now would be the time to check. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I have advantage on strength checks.
That's fair. Then,
Wait,
because I picked bear.
I'm so sorry. Charisma, not con. It's a
No, what?
Oh,
That's worse. I could.
that's so much worse. Why, Jason? Why?
Eliwrath?
curse. It's written.
Okay, well that's just a flat D20 then.
Oh, Jesus.
It is. Okay.
Oh!
You could do it.
Come on.
I almost don't want to. Okay. 17.
Yep.
You had to beat a 17 on a natural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
What?
bad.
It's like 15%.
I'd really love to have some inspiration right now, but alright. Cool.
That's
All right.
15%.
Thank you for that.
Sorry.
Never tell me the odds.
GG, Zach. GG. Good pep talk. I can just imagine Aragorn like, the percentage is 15. Charge.
I'm closing my eyes.
Come on, Lisa.
Alright, I'm closing my eyes and I'm doing this.
See what I
19!
told you? Let's do the math.
Holy shit.
It was a 1. It was a 1 and roll over to a 19. Holy shit.
Easy, like 15%. That's easy money. I told you.
I gotta do it. I'm twerking for this one.
Hell yeah.
Kids at home, remember, if you do the math, you'll be fine.
Mwah.
Klara.
Oh, fuck.
So, just to recap, you're gonna watch Werewolf Marrek here rip into Eliwrath. And the bite could be so much worse. I cannot stress to you. Of 48 that were rolled, it was a 7, a 1, a 2, and a 1. And then, on top of that, for Eliwrath to save on that charisma saving throw. That's where all your luck went tonight.
Okay. Clara's gonna come here. She is going to use her short sword. So she's taking an attack action.
A 16 will hit.
Alright, so that's going to do 1d6 plus 4 piercing. I suck so much.
You do.
So that's
5
5.
damage.
Remember, that's
Partially
a plus
resistant.
4.
Yep.
So I rolled 5. 5 damage. Which I believe then cuts down to 2.
Yeah, I mean, who's counting, really?
I am.
It's-
I'm definitely counting.
Yeah, so 2. 2.
And then she's going to outsource this shit. Commander Strike. When you take the attack action on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you and expend 1 superiority die. I have 4, now I have 3. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make 1 weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
So let me just go out on a limb here. You giving that to Eliwrath?
I sure as fuck am.
Okay.
Okay. So just a normal attack then.
Just a normal attack.
Do I get the the flanking?
Yep, you get +2.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Oh man.
Oh my god!
That flail.
That's a nat 20, guys.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
I'm out of the chair. Oh, I'm out of the chair. Okay.
Oh, she's twerking
Okay.
again. She's twerking again.
I'm twerking.
We're gonna roll on that crit table.
Oh shit, yes.
Eviscerate.
No. Oh.
You
not
do
lethal
two-
eviscerate.
You do 2 standard critical hits to the target.
Hot.
Magic weapon, full damage.
All right, and also don't forget you add 1d8 to your attack because that's my superiority die that I gave you.
Oh,
And
boy.
don't you get an extra special thing when you crit with your weapon?
She gets
Yeah, you
extra
do.
damage.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
All right, we're only gonna knock you out. It's fine.
Let's see here. Let's.
I do 2 extra d6 of magic bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit! So let's do some fun math on this.
Okay.
Don't forget the d8 though.
Okay, so this will be
That's my contribution.
the d8 then. We'll just do that first.
7.
And I helped. That's my best roll all night. I'm taking credit for that. That's me.
Okay. So
Mhm.
now oh no, I need that. Okay, so now I need
2d6.
2d. Okay, so it's all right. So 7 plus 4. Okay, so that's 11.
11 to
Plus
your
my-
first critical hit. Now you remember you
Man.
get 2 of these, so I want you to describe how you're swinging at Marrek.
If he bit her, and I'm imagining she watched him go over the side of the ship.
Yep.
So she's looking over there. I'm imagining she's holding the flail in her dominant right hand. He bit her on the left shoulder as he's coming over.
Mhm.
So she's spinning around and bringing the flail over, up, and down on him. Really getting that leverage and momentum.
Mhm.
Swinging it down from above. Oh gosh. Okay, so that's critical damage, right?
That's critical damage. Hold shift.
Okay. Well,
You
yeah.
hit that 11 modifier.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Sorry. Shift. For what? This? Oh my god. I can't. One more time. I'm sorry.
Okay. Add the 11 to the modifier.
Okay.
Now hold shift and click damage.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, 2 1s, but that's still 16 damage, and you get another one. So,
Nice.
16 damage to Marrek. Now,
Oh, you know what?
Hmm?
I'm raging. That's
Oh, God.
22 damage.
wait, what?
I forgot to add my +6 for raging.
Okay. So 22. So here's what's going to happen. You're not going to get the extra 8 for the second crit hit,
Okay.
but you will get the 2d6. So give me 2d6.
Nice.
Oh boy.
No, non-lethal.
So 8 plus you said you get an extra what? 6?
Mm-hmm.
So add 14 to the modifier, then shift and click damage.
I'm so sorry, Jasper.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
25 damage. You're going to belt Marrek. Holy shit. You're going to belt Marrek. And then swing back around with his flail. And you are going to come down on Marrek's skull. And you're going to hear a crunching sound.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Now, remember how I asked you earlier to roll a nature check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there's something very important you need to know about werewolves. There is no non-lethal damage.
Oh no, really?
To take a werewolf out, you either have to kill it, or you have to ride out the wave so that he has a chance to get control of himself.
Oh.
Marrek's skull is going to crack under the pressure of this flail swing.
Oh.
And he is going to go down in a bloody heap. You're going to see one of his eyes sort of eject from the head itself, and you're going to watch as everything goes blank, and he is going to go down like a sack of potatoes.
Oh my god.
Let's go back to that misty plane.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
So this is all playing out in front of Marrek.
Uh-huh.
Oh my. Your party's quite skilled. You're lucky to have such enthusiastic friends. He's going to place his hand on that contract. You know, we still have a few moments. It's not too late. And the vision is going to change. And you're going to see that now you're underwater. And it's going to take a few seconds to understand exactly what's going on. But it's a view of your ship from underneath. And you're going to see tentacles come into view.
Okay. God dang it. All right. So Marrek is watching all of this play out between paying attention to Varric and thinking and going back and forth in his mind about so many things here as part of this equation that he's putting together. And he just keeps watching everybody get beaten, bitten. He's seeing, Variis, heroically kicking him off of the pack, right? And all of this stuff happening. I'm trying to think like Marrek's so hard about it. When he sees the tentacles, when all of this, he sort of pieces all of that together, he's just going to look at Varric's eye. Can you take it back? Can you just take time back a little bit? It's just like none of this happened.
How far?
He's okay. He's going to say, Rare's going to scramble for memories, for thoughts, for just something, just to try to put something in front of him. He's feeling the moments tick by, and he's just going to think back to effectively this morning. It wasn't that long ago, and he's going to say, "Oh, actually, here's a question, Jason. Can, if Marrek were to think of a setting or a moment, would Varric be able to read that?"
Oh, sure.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to send you a message.
Okay.
This is so fucking tense. Oh my god. Marrek, come back, please.
That's in Skype.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we can do that.
So he's just thinking of this moment and kind of like forming it in his mind and sending it to Varric, basically. He's just like, forget the words, just this one.
Is that all you want?
I want this not to happen again. I don't want me to happen again. As long as they're safe. That's what this is for.
I could still give you control over it.
Fine. I don't want it gone. I don't know who I am without it. So fine. Give me the control. Make all of this not happen. What are you taking from me? And he's going to grab the quill. He's not even negotiating at this point. He's going to just grab the quill and he's just saying, just lay it out. What do you get?
Do you know how we measure souls? Their value?
No.
It's through the events of their life. And you, along with a few of your friends, over the course of your life, you've developed quite a powerful soul. It would be very useful to me, is what I'm saying. So if you sign this document, I will take over legal ownership of your soul, here and now. You'll get to remain alive until such time as you pass on. Do you understand the consequences of this?
Honestly, not really, but I get it. It just buys me time to figure out how to make this not happen before I pass on. So, sure. Where is it? And he's going to just start shuffling the papers just to find a place to sign.
And he's going to wave his hand, and a bulk of these papers are going to just shuffle to the side, revealing a much more concise page of writing. And there's going to be a dotted line.
Marrek will stare for just a couple of seconds, not long, and then just sign it.
And just like that, this contract is going to disappear. I really wasn't lying when I said that I liked you, Marrek. I'm going to give you and your friends the break that they deserve. You're a good person, and you've done a good thing today.
When he hears you're a good person, Marrek is truly going to, in all of the resolve that he's had so far and all of the whatever kind of attitude, he would just start openly weeping, I think. The weight of everything that's just happened and what he's trying to do and the gravity of it all. I think he would just start bawling. He's not going to collapse. He's just going to be staring at him, but he's going to be ugly crying, basically.
Bark is going to raise his hand and snap his fingers. And in a brilliant flash, all of this is just going to disappear. And I think that's a pretty good time for us to end for today.
You bastard. Oh my god, Marrek.
Oh, man.
I can do session 2 right now.
I can do it right now.
Get an extra one in the can for you. We can still do the one that the other day.
We only have a week to wait, which is
That's
really
true.
cool.
That's pretty
like,
cool.
I really
True.
like that we did that. And as tomorrow, I'm gonna post in Group C again and be like, "You want to play our session after that? Because that might be what I start." Marrek.
God, you guys, I don't know. I mean, the good news is I don't think it puts anybody else in local danger. It actually helps, hopefully.
Sounds
But-
like it helps.
But it's not but kind of puts the world at danger, kind of a
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
But Marrek's thinking is, fine, I'll kick that can down the road. Maybe we can find another way out.
I mean,
Therefore,
it's,
I
Of
thought it
all
was
the
gonna-
people who thinks that they could get out of a demon contract, Marrek would probably be high on the list.
Okay.
having had something to do, probably he probably is thinking of his old friends.
Yeah, like, hit up Jadzia.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yo, it's been a while, but about demon contracts.
Wow.
Man, I don't know where we're going. I don't know how next session is going to start. Literally, I have no idea. Like, it's usually for a session, you know how things are gonna like start by the way things finish, but where things finish, like we could go back to that morning or the next day.
Yeah, that's the other fucking thing, is you two with your goddamn secrets.
So here's one of the things that I have a question about this whole timepiece. Do we have any recollection or any sort of memory of that time change?
I'm gonna place my bet on
possible.
Marrek being the only one who remembers.
I just don't think it's possible.
My money is gonna go on Marrek remembering and no one else remembering.
Yeah.
Which, I touched her shoulder, and now that's taken from me.
Well, is it gonna be one of those things to where we get the sense that something's missing, and do we get a little? Is there like a hint of some of the stuff that happened, and then also
like that Star Trek episode where they all kept looping because they kept realizing they missed that time. Yeah.
So is it something like that to where we get this hint that something else was supposed to happen, but it's not?
And
does
Marrek
it put us on
missed
edge?
the data trying to hide it the whole time, and he's just like, stop looking into things.
Or do we not know at all? I don't know.
For a second, I thought you were going to pull some shit, Jasper, where it's like, go back to the day where I was bitten by a werewolf and let me die there. Some bullshit like that. And I was furious at you.
That would be difficult canon-wise, I think.
I really thought it was going to be one of those things, just like, okay, just let my friends survive and don't harm them and just take me now.
Yeah.
Just to minimize some of the stuff. Like, I thought that's where it was going. I was like, oh my God.
But that would be giving Marrek everything he wants for a very small price. Like, at least if Jasper comes back, he could try to take back what he promised.
I thought that's how desperate it was, because then that's also the opportunity for Marrek to sit there and say, well, I don't have to worry about this wolf stuff anymore. I'm not going to be there harming my friends anymore.
Yeah. Because
this is the second time within a pretty close window that he's wolfed out.
Yeah, cut that shit out.
Well, I think it's cut out now.
Jasper, have you tried stopping it?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Water bottle. Just start spraying them.
Yeah. Okay. To himself. He's cooking. He's
That was a great crit, though.
Whew. Yeah.
Sorry I got into a fight at your werewolf party.
That was a really good session.
Really
I think
good
people are going to
session.
dig that a lot.
I was stressed out the entire time. I bet. Okay, cried a little bit when Marrek first died. I bet I'm not the only one. We're going to get so many listeners hitting us up being like,
Put the piano
when
music
Marrek
in.
died, I cried, and then fucking, you're bullshit.
Yeah. I started tearing up. That's why I had Variis just like break down. It's like, it's not going to happen.
I legitimately thought, that's me. I was like, well, we knocked him out before. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that was, and like, again,
So I
it
was
makes
like,
complete
oh,
sense.
no.
But in my head, I was like, well, we'd have to do double his hit points and damage. That would be really difficult, right, guys? Like, oh.
Oops. Well, I think the difference is that we were catching him in the middle of the transformation,
Yeah.
so still in that kind of part human form.
Yeah.
And I think Jason was even very specific to say that last time. Now that I think about it, like, you were very specific about, like, well, he was mid-transformation when you knocked him out.
I gave you, it's like, okay, let me see what I could pull for you. He's still transforming, so, like, you were all watching it happen, so there's a bit of a...
There's a bit of a time before the crossover to can't be knocked out.
Yeah, werewolves just don't stop until they're dead, basically.
If we all remember this, we're all going to get a silver dagger. We're all carrying it on us.
I mean, it's.
I love that
almost a
Zach had
token.
one job. I love...
It's somewhere back there in the backpack. You got
He was- There's something really funny about how specific Jasper was, or Marrek was, about like, you can never lose this. This is the most important thing in the world. And fucking
I need to trust you for this.
You can trust me. Like, you
What?
What? Huh?
What are you talking about?
Do what?
I swear
Now?
I gave it to someone else. That's why I was confused.
Then just tossed it over his shoulder.
Left it on the table.
I thought I gave it to Klara.
He's actually been using it to cut up like his meat at dinner.
Oh god.
And then left it on the dinner table.
It'd be great if he kept checking his right pocket and it's in his left. It's like, oh, that's right. Like, where are my glasses? They're on your head. Like, it's like, oh, of course.
Let me check, because I write down, if you did, I owe you an apology, sir. But I don't think
I have
you
no
did.
idea. No, I don't think I gave. I don't know.
Still has it.
I probably have it, but I don't know.
I think it's way funnier if you have it.
It's funnier if you have it
probably
too. No, I got the ring of
the
Vecna.
things that you had it, and it's probably wrapped up in something to kind of disguise it, to make it look like it's nothing special, and it's probably tucked in the corner of your backpack or something. And it's
Cut to Human an old man's laboratory on the ground.
it's there.
I thought you were hinting at. I was
Zoom
like,
into
I
the
don't remember
fingerprints.
him stabbing him with the silver dagger. I don't remember that being part of the murder. I remember snapped neck.
God, wouldn't that be like
Dropped it.
a beautiful movie scene where they just go back to the laboratory and it's like in the chest? That's like his body is like
In his chest.
Yeah.
True.
So
Oh man, it's got like property of Marrek Ethelred written on it.
Oh,
If
Jesus
found,
Christ.
please.
You found kill me. Marrek Ethelred.
And Marrek was right. Your life is a comedy of errors. Poor, sad errors.
Ask the wine shop girl where to find me. Like it's just.
so we're playing on the 8th, right?
I believe so.
In a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from today.
Yeah, next Sunday.
9 o'clock was normal.
Yep.
All right, making sure that's in the calendar now.
Well, I'm glad Umanir's justice system stays in Umaniro.
For now.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this program right now. Just to fuck that program. All 2s and 3s, the whole session.
I'm so sorry. Like, you could not catch a break. Like, seriously.
Dude, outsourcing that last hit to Eliwrath was the most I contributed to the session. It was like, you hit him.
But a lot.
Like, way more than I could.
And that wasn't even Eliwrath's turn. She had an immediate turn following that up, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You were going to kill him no matter what, Lisa.
Yeah.
I feel so
Yeah.
bad.
You're going to murder your friend in cold blood.
Oh,
He
it's one way of taking it.
trying to smush her, so.
It was a mercy killing.
So Jasper.
You were like, yeah, his eyeball pops out. I was like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking dark.
That was a whoa.
I don't even know if they revert. I don't think they do. Do they revert? No?
No.
They just stay werewolves?
Yeah.
He'd hate that. Klara would insist like they burn the body or something. But we don't have to worry
Not
about
on the
that
ship.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Viking. Viking burned the body. Yeah.
Well, guys,
I really want to know what you picked.
How did you feel?
and you'll find out on the 8th.
Okay,
It's
Real
still
confession?
too far away.
straight up confession time. I 90% want to know to see if Zalu, if there's still like a chance. Like, are we going back too far? Am I? Should have shot my shot, man.
He's going back to right before Variis bought this boat so we could buy a better one.
Hey guys, let's not go. That seems like a stupid place to go now. It's a silly place.
Let's not go to Camelot.
That floor, they're all doing a
I've
musical number.
forgiven the Royals. I'm not mad
Yeah,
at
you
them.
know, once that Romeo smacks your boat, your ship with its tentacles, the revenge factor just kind of pulls down.
Oh boy. All right.
Well, I'm going to let everybody go. And I can't wait till next week.
Oh,
Jasper, remind me I'm going to send you a message just to confirm a couple of things. And we'll be ready. We'll be ready for next week and we'll kick things off.
You
Amazing.
two sneaky Jasons.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love ya.
Bye.
Suspicious.
Man, we really hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Of course, we are getting ready to redo our entire Patreon. We have heard you guys loud and clear, and we thank you guys for your feedback. Just like I said last week, we are going to be adding some extra special things to our Patreon. A brand new show called Town Crier, where we're going to break down little news stories that are happening all over Theria. We're going to be doing extra bonus games and a couple of other really cool things. So keep an eye out for January 2020 as we kick off a brand new year of Dungeons and Randomness. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week for a brand new episode.